Hello everyone. I realize most of the time I don't talk in the beginning of my streams. So maybe I should change that. I'm just like hanging out, eating my yogurt. I don't know where my deck is. I've actually lost my ability to find my deck. It was called deck something. On me. Deck. I need a I think this may be it. There you go. Tapping YouTube. In a video. Maybe this is choppy. Or you guys. You should be receiving video. So sometimes it says this thing. So anyway, welcome to the video and the thing. I don't know if I will make it a video, I'll just leave it as a stream. Today we're trying the next iteration of Hardened Scales. And so what do we have here? We have 23 lines, and I had to cut one Phyrexia score for another utility line. Maybe it's worth it, maybe not. Sorry if I... I'm hungry. I'm gonna try the Cavern of Souls. I own them, so why not? And I think they're pretty good with Gemrazer. And they could be pretty good at naming just Ravager and stuff. One shot. Whatever it is. It could be a forest, it could be a Darksteel Citadel. My preferred mana base is very similar to this one. Just changing one Phyrexia score and one count for 4 Darksteel Citadels. I also change. Okay. Ah, it's good. Oh, it's excellent connection. Anyway, let's start over. 23 lands, 3 Llanowar Reborns. I think 20 untap sources is the minimum you want in this deck. So you want to play a land turn 1 and turn 2, untap, and then maybe go on tap from there. I'm changing the Inkmoth Nexus for Darksteel Citadel. I just don't think the Inkmoth Nexus does enough, to be honest. It's not a card that does a lot. The Welding Jars were pretty amazing. I was thinking of inputting 3, but I didn't know what to cut. Cutting down to 2 ancient stirrings only. Basically, I don't know what else to cut. So, cut 1 ancient stirrings to add, and 1 Throne of Geth to add 2 Inscription of Abundance. The card has been making waves in the Scales Discord, and it's pretty good. It was really great the other day when I was able to kick it, when I was not able to kick it. It just seems really nice. Like, you could go like turn 1 Worker, they play a burst, turn 2 you play this, kill the birds. Nice. You can gain life versus burn. You can put 2 counters to make a ballista lethal. You can do all of it at the same time and, you know, make your opponent sad. I decided to try 2 mimics instead of 2 Scrapyard Recombiners. I'm not sure about this, but this card I guess will be cut a lot depending on the matchup. I just feel that versus certain matchups, Metallic Mimic offers a lot, so why not? And 2 Hangarback Ballistas, just, you know, that's the obvious. Only 1 Throne of Geth, so we only have 7 stack outlets. Maybe that's low. But the card I'm not impressed with it lately is Animation Model. I don't really know which matchups does it shine on. I said that before. And I'm thinking of maybe cutting 1 Animation Model for another Throne of Geth. Or for another Scrapyard Recombiner, something like that. Sideboard, I guess I can do it so it's easier to see. There you go. We have 4 Relics of Progenitus. I think it's the best card versus the... It's pretty good versus the Oops All Spells deck. And it's really good against the Uro piles. Basically, there is no good way to attack the Uro piles, and Animation Models is not the way. But this is a way at least stops Uro, stops Mystic Sanctuary, stops Ren 6, which is kind of their engines / finishers. You know, Uro, it's kind of hard to categorize Uro as a card because it's a card that does everything, right? But it is kind of a very important card on their deck. So if you're able to turn it off, it's really good. And, you know, playing this turn 1 basically means that at that point they will never get to escape an Uro unless they spend some mana dealing with it. Then 2 Pithing Needles, and I think this art is not the art we prefer. We prefer the Mexican Pithing Needle, of course. And this one. So, Pithing Needle for the Taxes matchup, for the Heliod matchup, for the... Heliod matchup, you need to consider this is happening, it's real. What else? for the copycat matchup, for the Oops All Spells matchup, you can name Belcher. And basically Tron, all those cards. 2 Damping Spheres. Tron is not super popular, so I don't want to spend a ton of sideboard cards on it. And Tron also gets a bit hosed by 3 Gemrazers. 2 extra Inscription of Abundance because I want to try it all. I want to try, like, I want to bring 4 of them versus like humans or whatever and see how strong they really are. And 2 Torpor Orbs versus humans, versus Heliod, versus Death and Taxes. Even maybe versus like the Stoneforge that we played against, which had Stoneforge, it had Spell Queller, it had Skyclave Apparition. Maybe that deck, even though it also plays Uro, maybe it's worth to bring Torpor Orb. But it could be a terrible thing if they just play turn 3 Uro. Go. But we'll see there. Anyway, let's start the league. I'm excited to play Scales again. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit of a slam with Scales. And actually yesterday I was also about to give up. I would like to play Handed Scales on the deck because, you know, let's say wins don't come easy with this deck, and this member just was so bad, and animation model was just so bad that I was getting pretty sad, you know. Like I could see like wins that we used to win, like games that we used to win, like a long game versus control with animation model that was not that longer possible. And there was some of the interactions I enjoyed playing the most. This Llanowar Reborn makes this hand really good. I mean, it's only 5. I mean, the logic when I keep 5 landers like this is I really like them with Llanowar Reborn, and especially like them the fact that you can name Cavern or something. Hey man, hello Tiger Style. I do it because I enjoy it, but thanks for hanging out. I hope you don't mind me eating yogurt. I come from the gym, so I'm hungry. Range control. It's a good turn 3 play. I'm gonna play Llanowar on top. We can name Concept with this Cavern and make all our cards uncountable. Already worth it. Should I probably get like a Triumph here? Maybe. Nice, yeah, well, it's cool you remember. Yeah, the job is going pretty well, you know. I was gonna make a video about that at some point. I'm probably gonna make it tomorrow. You know, a little bit. I don't want to make it like some cheesy shit, but you know, something maybe it's interesting for you guys. Like, I actually work with COVID-19 like medicines and stuff. Ran on $6 billion. Oh, this card is just obnoxious. Now the problem is this card would have been awesome last turn. I'm not excited. Did they plus a Nugget online back? Ah, they just had 2 Mr. Rainforest. You could play. I think I need to be a bit aggressive. I cannot just. If I don't play a 2-drop now, it's just gonna be too slow. But maybe I don't need to show the Cavern of Souls. I'm gonna play this and graft onto it. It's kind of like I played Scales. So yeah, the job is really cool. Like what I'm doing is basically transferring processes from one side to another side and to other sides. So sides of our clients to the side where I work. What the fuck? How do you sleep at night, opponent? How do you sleep at night? I'm gonna kill this. Do I really? I need to play this, right? Because if I play this and I shoot this, then this kills it. Awful. But yeah, the job's running pretty good. The draw versus this deck is extremely hard. Like, they will not miss a land drop. They will ultimate into turns. Good thing is we can for sure resolve a 3-3 Ballista next turn. They could also be flooding like crazy, but I mean, they could also have just Path, and that would be a sad life. But it looks like they're just gonna Jace. Man, if there's Jace here, I'm gonna be like sad. Like ran into fair into Jace. Yeah, go Spiral, sure, man. Ramp up. I don't know if they're playing the time wrap version. I'm thinking of attacking the Teferi, killing it, and then playing Cavern, playing a Ballista, and yeah, having a Ballista. Or maybe even having a Scrapyard Recombiner. Attack Teferi, Raveler of Times. Path to Exile. I use Cavern of Souls and I name Construct with it. PogChamp. Name blue. I kinda like using all my mana here. At least that's the fastest skill. So unless I have Inkmoth next turn, I have an uncontrollable Walking Ballista. Nice. So yeah. Of course we need to get rid of this Ren 6, but I didn't want to get it to Fairy another like activation that's kind of like very bad. So we could Hour of Promisers here, but if they Hour of Promisers we can kill them with the Ravager we draw it. Inkmoth. Look at this, man, they have 9 cards in hand. Just getting so much value. Oh, back to 17. And then they will add 5 mana. Now what do you do with this mana? Hour of Promise. This deck is absolutely the most obnoxious shit I've ever seen. It is literally like, I mean, yeah, I've seen this deck before. They play Time Wrap and they play Mystic Sanctuary. Yeah, and now the ultimate Ren 6. I don't want to see anymore. Time Wrap. They play 4 of them and 4 Mystic Sanctuary. Need to breathe. Didn't lose our composure. He went pretty high up there. They play 4 Time Wraps and 1 Nexus of Fate. Let me see if I find this list. So they don't. I think they also play Field of the Dead. But can't find the list, man. It was a 6 player. There you go. Yeah, this is the list. So they play 4 Time Wraps, 1 Nexus of Fate, 1 Cryptic. They ramp a bunch, they play Inkmoth, and then they kill you with Ultimate Arena 6 and the Infinite Mana. I've been thinking of bringing in Pithing Needle versus Ren 6, man. It's actually like one of the best stuff. Yeah, on the sideboard, nothing that we care about. Lightning Bolt. Do they play Path main deck? Yeah. I think Jars are not good. Inscriptions are fairly meh in this match. Mimics could be good actually. They only play 3 paths and 3 bolts. Maybe Indoor is gonna close soon. And they don't play Field. Do they play Field of that? They do. Only 1. Okay, I see myself cutting a Mimic. Torpor Orb stops Inkmoth coming into the battlefield, and that's it. So not really good. Okay. Let's try like this. They play only one Field of the Dead in this version because they just don't have space. They play 4 Mystic Sanctuaries. I mean, how that deck even wins, I'm guessing this is the problem with Ren and 6, right? You only need 1 fetch land and your colors are solved. They play 10 tap sorcerers. 10. Yeah, this is good. I can get behind this. I am gonna start by playing the Ozolith. And next turn I'm gonna play the Ozolith and Relic of Progenitus and Worker. The reason I didn't play the Relic here is because it probably will not fetch. 1 second. Oh, abajo en una bolsa. También están las rojas aquí. También están las rojas aquí. Abajo, solo son estas. Estas las que tenemos. Listo. Sorry for that. I'm guessing we're gonna play Relic and hopefully don't have a Force of Negation. That'd be brutal. Worker. Turn. Yeah, this stops basically Ren 6 on its own, which is pretty nice. Of course, the Ren 6 can still like minus. It's life. Hope you can see it as well. It was giving me some error message. Sometimes YouTube, man, it's weird. Okay. So they only play like Path and a few other interactions. That's forest, that's not bad. So I'll start by attacking. Oh my god, man. It's not responding. I'm guessing we got Ancient Searings here. Throne, Scrapyard. Do they even play Mana Leak, this deck? I'm guessing they do. They play 2 only, so I'm pretty sure they will. I'm gonna get the Ravager here. I don't know if I want to play. I get Ravager down. Yeah, I'll get Ravager down. Maybe have a counter spell, but they only play 2 Mana Leaks, so I'm kind of okay by playing a bit aggressive here. You remember, guys, if they fetch, the most important thing is to relic them straight away. Maybe they are thinking about pathing. This doesn't path. So it resolves. Oh, nice. I guess they'll fetch. And then in response to the fetching, you always want to exile. So you don't want them to have the land there, basically. Yeah, we're playing the new Inscription discard. Inscription of Abundance. So I don't want him to have the land in hand, and it could be that they play Renin 6 and they get a land back or something. But they need to have another land. By doing this, we make sure that even if they have a Growth Spiral, which they could have right now, then they cannot exile the Growth Spiral instead. We have lethal next turn if opponent decides to. Okay, they have another face land, so I don't know. He decided to tap out with a Uro or something. We have lethal. That's kind of nice. So yeah, Vinci. The Fairy, Raveler of Time. They only play 2 and they always draw it. At least that's, I mean, they are actually tapped out. Let's see what they bounce. They bounce Ravager. So if we draw land, is this lethal? So we draw land, is this lethal? Then we don't draw land, we could play Ballista Worker. So we could play Ballista Worker, this will be 2, 1 counter here, 1 counter here, that's 3. Maybe we can engineer a kill here. I'm not gonna eat this Worker, I think that's fine. At least Ozolith is working over time versus this. Oh, internet. I don't know if my internet is just not working that good or I have other problems. Ah, they actually have a lot. That's a land, so we could just go all in. Okay, I'm gonna start by exiling them. Can you guys see these alright? Let me know. So they exile the Growth Spiral. And this is definitely a kill, right? We activate the Inkmoth Nexus, play Ravager. We sack Worker, put counter on Ravager. That's gonna be 1 counter here. There's 2 counters on the Ozolith. But that doesn't play around. Maybe I just want to play Ballista Worker. Ballista Ravager. And kind of set it, like prepare a null in next turn. If they play a Nomad or something like that. I'll put the counters on the Ravager. Tap. I don't have anything running. I like literally just turn on the computer. So this dies. Okay, so let's see what they are up to. They're fetching. Of course, it could be just an option to go all in there. Sometimes I feel like I give too much credit to my opponent. Like, okay, they could have a path, yes, but they also could not have a path and then just lose. But I think this is also gonna allow us to win anyway if they do something stupid here. But that's also always the thing, right? You want him to do something stupid. What is the other thing is more like, do you have it or not? So that is not enough. Maybe have a cryptic command. Always be diligent on exiling their graveyard. First thing, you know, we have priority. Untap, get a priority, exile their thing. They have a lot of mana open. So maybe I just should attack them. Maybe I'll just play a Worker to start. And Why is it lying so much? It doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna stop Discord. Spotify. I'm gonna put the counter over here. Now we have mana to like pop Relic if needed. So they're paying costs. They're casting Lightning Bolt on the Ballista. What's that to sack on my board to save it, so can I eat it? Rainbow goes to waste. Goes to waste. I should just model it on the Ravager. So now I'm hoping for them to Triptych tap me. Not. I'm just gonna play the Hangarback. They could of course Mystic Sanctuary here, or they have Path. If I sack it, I don't get a land. I kinda like sacking it, right? For mana already. And it's hard to play with so much lag. After this game, I'm gonna try to do something so maybe you guys don't see. The good thing is with the Relic, we can actually exile their sure man, go Spiral all you want. We can exile, if they try to go for Mystic Sanctuary, we can exile it. Which probably wow, they have all their move. I'm pretty glad they didn't go for Marina. So the Mystic Sanctuary trying to get back Path. Sure. We're gonna pop the Relic. Really don't. Cool. So you could of course have Omnath here. And maybe it would make sense to exile the Relic in the off turn. Can you guys see the stream well, or is it like buffering or something? I should just get a faster stream, faster internet. Let's check it out. I have nothing running, man. Time wrap. Okay, well, it's basically that doesn't do anything, right? I mean, it's just a redraw. So yeah, sure. Omnath. Time wrap. Sure. Again, this is just a redraw. Yeah, I don't know. Do you think they will draw the third one in a row? Obnas. Some lands back. They will gain some mana. So of course now we gotta exile everything. They're 11 of a sudden. Nexus of Fate. Man, this is such bullshit, dude. They draw 3 of them. This is just stupid. At least I get the counters on the Ozolith. Actually, they don't have a removal spell, they're dead. I don't know why it's buffering like this. Alright, they just consider. What a retarded deck, man. I'm sorry for the player, but this is absolutely the most mind-bending stuff I've ever seen. Like, why would you play that deck? Wow. Ozolith, though. Pretty strong. They should have bounced the Ozolith, but... On the draw. Do we even have time for this guy? Yeah, I'd rather just go fast. Yeah, this is a brutal matchup. Pithing Needle for the Renin 6. Do I want to play a second Pithing Needle instead of a second Mimic? I think I'll try it because I want to stop the Renin 6. If they get rolling with Renin 6, I mean, you could see they were pretty close to beating us there. With landfall triggers and stuff. Okay, we got Relic, we got stuff, we got Llanowar Reborn. I like this hand. We got Pithing Needle as well. They keep I mean, that's the thing that kills me. It's like they keep 7, you know, like they're actually able to draw 7 cards. Like they have 9 tab lands and they keep 7. It's just amazing to me. I play the Relic first just because I feel it's like the best card. Not so good on the play as it is on the draw, but so we want to exile the lands. We should have fetched in. I guess it doesn't matter. They will probably just find the Triumph. And what enables this is the Triumphs. The Triumphs were actually a great mistake. Basically, free mana, perfect mana for everyone. It's just too good. And they have Renin 6. God damn. I guess I'll play Renin 6, Llanowar Reborn tapped. I'll Pithing Needle, Renin 6. Pithing Needle. Ren and 6. Are you guys ready for the Renin 6, the Reborn or something like this? Coming. Yeah, so yeah, I should put the leg list. One sec, I will get you the deck list in a moment. Take. Export. Text. Save. Yes. I'll put it in the description. I'll keep playing while this loads. So, opponent could also name the Misty Rainforest, but imagine they had another one. So the deck is in the description now. I'll play animation. My missing land drop is awful. I'm gonna play the worker. This doesn't do anything. Yeah, it's gonna be random 7 billion. I don't know. There will be something like this. I only have 9 minutes, god damn it, with all the lagging and stuff. No. So if they fetch, when they fetch, I'm gonna relic them. Missing land will be super bad. But yeah, we have relic and we have Pithing Needle, so they don't have more fetch lands. Round 6 is turned off. I should start the game with Pithing Needle naming round 6. Man, but they just always, they play 2 Growth Spirals. Like, I'm pretty sure this guy just copied the list. No, they play 4 Growth Spirals, never mind. But they only play 1 Cryptic Command. But look at this. How could it be that 3 lands produce all colors of mana? Jeez. Bounce here? This is honestly not the worst. We draw a land, which is very good. Make them exile something here. Play a land. I'm gonna play the Hangarback and make a servo. This is just my mana better than the other thing. Than playing the worker. I think we don't keep mana for Relic, but I mean, if they jam, they basically went turn 2 Ren, turn 3, turn 4 Jace. If they also have Omnath, good for them, I guess. No? I don't have anything to do right, so they always have it. But maybe they don't have a. Maybe they don't have a fetch one. Thanks, because we Pithing Needle. I wish I had Pithing Needle this turn 1. God damn it, that would have been much better. Why wouldn't you draw first? I mean, come on. This is just bad sequencing. Yeah, just prepare for the Renan $7 million. You know, this was Renan 6 million. Oh, of course they have a fetch one. Never mind. So now they can have enough mana to time wrap us. Modern, man. What happened? Where did we go wrong, guys? Wood, of course. Where did we go wrong? I mean, Modern is great. It's just this deck is just ridiculous. Like, 26 life, man. Now they play a field of that. They start making zombies for free. They make mana for free. They get Misty Sanctuary, put time wrap on top. Oh my god. They will get Mystic Sanctuary, put time wrap on top. I guess I couldn't type out on my turn 4. We're not gonna win this, guys. Hot take. Basically, we'll take all the turns, make zombies every turn, and we will lose. I guess the mistake here was not playing Pithing Needle turn 1 and naming. Yeah, it's the problem is the deck that they had a full battlefield and they had a full hand too. You know what I mean? Like, that is the problem. The problem is that everything that they played, the whole game, like every single card they played, advanced their game plan while drawing them a card. Whereas for us, every time we advance our game plan, we have to invest a card. Like, we played a Relic, and the Relic was there, and it was not drawing me a card until I popped the Relic, right? Or the Animation Model, I had to invest the card. Animation Model is not like, draw a card, and then make servos. I guess that's what it would be right now. Holy shit, man. It's just, I mean, maybe the mistake was just not naming. If I had named Ren 6 turn 1, maybe it would have been different. I don't know, but we had the hate, but we just had a too slow hand. We had 2 pieces of hate. You only really need 1. Maybe I overboarded a bit. But you see, if you tap out, you just dead. The sun is good. As Mimic. Yeah, it's like basically, let's say I relic a Uro. What did they lose? Nothing. You know, like they played the Uro draw card, I relic it. Okay, well I still drew the card, right? So that is the thing that is just whatever. I know I get tilted. Yeah, and the problem is one card of it, like, and you see this deck has been in the making for a while, but it's a fact now. They basically printed the final form, hopefully, which is Omnath. Oh, we're playing against Taxes or against Elliot. Zero runes. Let's run a white. That's a strong card. Needless to say, this is good. I blame it on me. Yeah, I don't know. It just gets like, especially like this deck basically takes advantage. It's the only deck that actually takes good advantage of Omnath compared to like, I don't know, the 4-color Uro deck without the time wrap. I don't think it's that strong. And I mean, okay, long right and wrong, it's amazing. That's the power of Mimic for the people that didn't know. Yeah. Play 3 creatures turn 2, easy. But yeah, you know, like each of these creatures, you know, they have 7 cards because they play 2 cards. We have 2 cards because we play 3 cards. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, but still, the thing is Omnath. The fact that Omnath can come down and it's not a tempo investment. I mean, they are taking over Modern, man. Like, that deck is real. I don't know. I think it's just annoying to play against. It's more like, so I get more salty than it is strong because they play. I mean, if you look at this deck, they play 1 Tabland, they play 2 Tablands, they play 2 more Tablands, and they play 4 Mystic Sanctuary. So they have 9 Tablands. They only have 3 Paths to Exile. I mean, this deck should lose to a lot of things. But if they don't mulligan and they have like turn 2 and 6 every time with a fetch land, it's hard. Man, sorry guys. I really don't know why it's so bad. I know that does something. I guess we say shield. I think now it's running bear. I just stopped recording, and all of a sudden everything's smooth again. So whatever. We go for it. We will probably say no and probably say and I'm guessing I'm gonna tag with this guy and this guy. I mean, if I attack with this as well and they don't block, then I can need 1, 2, so there's 4. No, that's not alright. So what is? Hardened Scales turn. Okay, now it seems it's fine, right? I just stopped recording, and I'm guessing my hard drive is it's it's full or something. They have lethal next turn with a bunch of different ways. So we just need to dodge whatever they want to play. Give a runes and Lightning Helix in the same deck. Doesn't need to go long. You want to play creatures when you play Give a runes. Is it good now? Is it better now, the stream? Let me know, guys. Goes. Beautiful. Okay, we fixed it. It was just the, I don't know, I was recording and sometimes I was playing and my computer just kind of did like, you know. Stormforge Mystic. Ah, oh, come on, baby. Tap this one. You want to tap this one. You know it. Come on, just do whatever. No. And people are now collaborating here. But anyway, I think we have a lot of damage next turn anyway. Ooh, that's a Mimic. But I think I prefer play Scales. I guess I could attack with this, and this, and hold this on. I don't want to go all in because they could have Path to Exile. Beautiful, we fix the stream. I mean, we're not in a rush necessarily. We can make lots of servos with this. So, you know, like, I will pass. And if they path now, they're dead. They didn't. So if they like leave 2 mana up, I'm gonna attack with everything, and when they violin Battle Skull. Okay. Okay, we're in the 0-1 bracket, boys. Serving champion, man. Opponent, not a skills player, confirmed. You should watch MrSeri MTG. You'll learn lots. I'm doing it before I have time to play another land. Yeah, but they're dead. Oh, you know it. I'm gonna eat everything with the Ravager, put it on the Ballista, and pew 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 pew. Tapping out versus Scales. Isn't there a more classic move? Maybe they realize that, like, I will just eat animation model now. I mean, just to make it don't get the trigger all the time. What a card is Ravager, eh? This guy was just going for this cool play, you know. He puts this card in his deck. He likes the combination with Stoneforge Mystic. He can put Feral Champion down, equip it for 0. He's like the most happy guy. And then this guy just kills him with a Walking Ballista. Why did they print that card? At least Ballista doesn't draw a card, am I right? I am sure. I will say save targets. Pew. This happens more than it should, man. So basically, I think what they're going for is that this is says champion costs 2 less to activate, 3 less to activate. So they basically can equip a Battle Skull for free. No. What was the point? Maybe they have another equipment. I don't know. Didn't want to risk it. So I guess Gemrazer is fine. Maybe we don't need 4 inscriptions. Oh, this is nice versus Stormforge Mystic and Giver runes. Right, an Embercleave deck. Okay. Yeah, I see. So I guess they could put Embercleave down, equip it for free to the champion. I mean, there's still only a 2-2, but wherever you float your boat opponent. I'm guessing animation mode is not so good versus Embercleave. I'm bringing too much hit. Maybe jars are a bit like. Should I cut here? Maybe it goes good. Maybe they play Ether Vial, maybe. The Throne is good. Maybe we don't need 3 Gemrazer, maybe we don't need 2 Pithing Needles. Actually, Pithing Needles is really good. We don't need the 4 inscriptions, maybe 2 is fine. Something like this. I don't know how much they grind though. Maybe one animation model will be fine. But I'm just afraid that they just make a big dude and kill us, right? Maybe 2 inscriptions is alright. I will see about the mimics on the Throne of Geth for 3rd game. I haven't seen much of the deck. So it could be that Throne of Geth is really good because they play Ether Vial. It could be that Mimic is really good because they're kind of like a gimmicky deck that just wants to win turn 1. Turn 2 or something. It's pretty good. Because we can play in Pithing Needle turn 1. Even Hangarback Walker turn 2 and then Gemrazer on top. Yeah, losing to the deck, I think we should be fine versus the taking turns deck. Just taking all the turns is just a miserable way to lose. Fervent Champion. What? Man, my internet today is not cooperating. Beginning Fervent Champion. Ancient Things, Worker, what's the best? What's the play here? We don't know what to name yet with Pithing Needle. We actually want Ancient Things. Look for a Ravager or something. And then next turn we Worker and Pithing Needle. And then the turn after we Gemrazer. I like that. Also, this is kind of nice too. Mimic, no. I think also this kind of. Of course, not the most impactful turn 1 play, but next time we can play Pithing Needle and Ozolith. Actually, I don't know if I'd like to play the Ozolith. Depends on what they do. We'll play the Pithing Needle or not. Did I play Stormforge? Maybe I play Pithing Needle. Red and green. Manamorphous. This is an extremely interesting situation. So, do they use this to just cast Stormforge? I guess it's free. I don't know. Sunforger. Okay, let me read this. Keep a creature, gets +4, +0. Untap and stun Forger. Set your library for a red. For white instant card with common mana costs 4 less than cast the card without paying its mana. And it costs 3 mana to equip, so it's free to equip to Fervent Champion. So we could name Sunforger or we could name Stoneforge Mystic. But if they have another land, then they can equip it anyway. The question. So if they have another land, they can equip it anyway. But if they have another equipment, they can put it in play anyway. Okay, I think I should play this. I'm gonna name Stoneforge. And I'm gonna play a Worker so I can get I can Gemrazer on top of it if needed. Let's see. Do they have lands? Oh, they do have, so damn. I guess they will just hit us for 5. Okay, that's not the end of the world. Why would you play Marvels of the Moon? What sense does it make to play Marvels of the Moon in this deck? I don't understand. I'm really confused right now, teammates. Okay, yes, we cannot kill them with Inkmoth Nexus. I see. But what the fuck? Like, they don't even have... I don't know. Is that why they play Manamorphous? But they could have cast this, right? And they equip it for free? I don't understand anything, man. I'm guessing I would rather put the counters on the Gemrazer on the Hangarback than on the Arcbound Ravager, right? So, and this is costing me I don't know, man. When I saw this, I was like, why would you search it? Why would you play this turn 2, search for this, and play Magus of the Moon turn 3? And I mean, we're playing literally 2 basic forests, so like, I mean, it's not like, oh, I saw the Inkmoth Nexus already. Yeah. It's so above our plane of existence, that's true. Now they play it. I mean, what did they gain from this? I just don't understand. I'm definitely gonna block. Yes. You can do it. I could actually... Yes, first... Oh, okay, we'll kill both of us. I'm gonna throw this worker under the bus. I think. I mean, this just doesn't make any sense. I think I'm gonna put the worker under the bus. I mean, we get 2 counters anyway, right? So... And I'm gonna play the Gemrazer anyway next turn, so yeah. Wow. I have thrown your plans, Darth Jeeps. Darth Jeeps, man. So it's a Sith, so we don't know its ways. Maybe. Okay, that could be the reason, Panda. What do I do for a living? So I am a process engineer. So I work in a company that's, I can say that actually, it's public information. I work for Fujifilm, which is a company that used to make things for cameras. Double Gemrazer. Is really sweet. So I work for Fujifilm, and what we do is we make basically biopharmaceuticals for like basically for clients. So we don't produce our own products, but we are what they call a CDMO, which is a contract drug manufacturing organization. So what we do, what my job is I take these processes from the clients and I adapt them to the factory that we have here, which is a... What's it called? It's pretty big. It's like one of the biggest probably of this kind in Europe that is available for clients to take. So that's what I do. I don't know if that's super impressive, but that's... So I mutate into this guy, which is not a human. Yeah, so that's what I do for a living. I will put it over. I will always go over, man. We will kill that. And then I'm gonna... Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty big dude. That's what I do for a living. And then on top of that, I do videos for YouTube, I guess. That's not a living at all. That's actually cost me money because I have gained 0. I have gained 0 euros or krona or dollars with this. And yeah. And yeah. So yeah, it's not definitely the most lucrative thing to make YouTube videos, but I enjoy it. And then I also train people. I'm gonna be a certified personal trainer. So I also train some people from time to time. It's not that I need to, I also do it for fun. I do it for free right now. How many paper cards decks do I have? I have embarrassing amount. No, I will show you later if you want. I have decks that I could play, like that I have like even built right now. I have Mono White Devotion, I have a Helio deck on Scales, I have Yawgmoth. Red Green Ponza. I own... What do I own? Titan Shift. I own Amulet Titan, and I own Reclaimer Titan, I guess. Yeah, and I have some of these in the... But, you know, MTGO, I spent some money in the beginning to get Hardened Scales and to get some cards. I mean, probably spent a very hefty amount of money, not gonna lie. I guess they're racing us with their 1/1s and 2/2s. But later, you know, as I started winning more and more, I haven't really spent maybe in 6 months I have not spent any money in MTGO or like even more. Okay, why? Maybe they have path. It's a land, not the dream. So, because when you win, you know, you end up like getting chests. You can watch my YouTube video on MTGO about this. Do they have an answer? Or is just gonna die? To a 7/7 Trampler. Yeah, I mean, basically the reason I bought Titanship is I was playing Hardened Scales and it was not so good, which, yeah, whatever. And I thought, and I saw it and I was like, wow, this deck is super cool. Look at this, like, it kills you with lands. I saw Balakut. I saw that the whole deck had a theme, you know, I'm a sucker for stories. This is like a Lightning Helix. Cute. You know, if you sacrifice the dude, it doesn't get. Sadly, modular will fail, but so I was like, it's so cool. It has this story going on, you know, like all these people looking for things, and then they finally found Balakut and they kill opponent, you know, all the ram spells and stuff. And then I was like, after maybe, I think I brought it to my LGS 3 or 4 times, and I was like, fuck, man, I'm doing the same thing all the time. I'm just doing the same thing, man. I'm just like ramping and winning, and actually was winning quite a lot, so it was kind of a bit of addictive in the beginning, but then, yeah. Oh, wait. Right, man, that's your plan? Do it. Who plays this? I guess they also... I understand. Esper Control, yeah. I played the other day against a guy that played Esper Control. And man, he was not great, let me tell you. It was not great. So, okay, let's see. So we... 8 minus 6 equals 2, so they actually leave, but they block with all these dudes. Sure, I can get behind that. Nobody wants those cards, actually. It's so funny. Nobody wants them. Yeah, it's a bit sad, man, what happened to that deck. The Titanship deck. God damn it. It looked cool. It was cool. I used to lose versus it all the time when I was playing Scales and MTGO. You know, in the beginning, I was really, like, not that good of a player. I only became good, I guess, and I don't know if I could consider myself good right now. But after quarantine and I made the YouTube videos, this started becoming, dude, you need to vlog with everyone. Yeah, you got it. So we have dealt successfully with the Magos of the Moon. The thing is, they triple block and they still lose their creature. They go to 1. Now we can draw a card. We'll do that. We had value all along. I'm gonna see if I can find a Ballista. No, what is this is the crappiest. This is the crappiest, man. Guess we just can. Yeah, we're not really playing. I played, you know, they opened the stores here for around 3 months, and, you know, after the quarantine, I became like the superhero, man, compared to what I was before. I used to lose a lot in my LGS. Yeah, so they just concede. They self-concede. Anyway, yeah, Titanship was not the dream. For sure. Then, yeah, that's the decks I own. I also own some jank. Like, I have some Murzas. I mean, they're not jank, I just because I thought they were cool and I bought them. I never used them. I'll make a video of my collection. Okay? It's a bit embarrassing. Well, I see a Hardened Scale, I see a Welding Jar, I see this hand is okay. On the draw, sadly, we're playing against Colo Beware. Yeah, sadly, yeah. This is actually really good. It just needs an untapped source, but even without it, it's... Oh, we're playing against Lurus or something. Does it? I mean, is it me that I'm missing it because I'm looking at chat, or is it that, you know, this thing doesn't pop up anymore telling you they have a companion? They're moving into 5 though. So they're playing against Death Shadow. So maybe they got Thought Scissors. Inquisition, of course, you like. Go ahead, my friend. Maybe they take the Hangarback Walker. Scales. I'll play the Welding Jar now because they know about it, and then they kind of get Thoughtsist. Okay, it's Jaunt. Maybe it's a deck that actually won the Modern Challenge, or did well in the Modern Challenge. They play Lurus, and they basically don't play Liliana, and they play Hexdrinker. I don't know, they play a bunch of that stuff. Be my guess, man. Thoughts is me, bro. Why would you tap this first? I mean, I guess they have a Bolt or something. They take the Ravager. But if you have this, why would you tap this first? I'm not gonna block, because if they have a Bolt, then they can kill the Hangarback. How big is this? Okay. I have one card in hand. Okay. Assassin's Trophy, a Hangarback Walker. Also play Scourge. Alright. Pretty hard. Okay, that's Ancient Searings. I guess this is decent because the Worker, I mean, they have 0 cards in hand. I don't like any of these. I shouldn't play the, actually I shouldn't have played the Ancient, but I guess now we just go with it. Yeah, my stealings have been feeling extremely embarrassing, not gonna lie. Will they draw, or will they put Lurus in hand? Yeah, this was I was looking for a Ballista or something. Or a Ravager, and I got this. Why would you do this, man? You play Lurus. Like, unless they have drawn a land, but still, like, I would rather put Lurus in hand. Maybe they're just afraid they will die. I guess you need to think of Ancient Strings also as a way to, like, clean the top 5 cards of your deck. So now with these, they tell me I can block with these 2 guys and put all the counters here, and we're fine. Ooh. A Shadow? Ran and 6. That follows me, man. I played 23, so I could Welding Jar this. So, okay, I could let this die, put it here, block these, make 3 doctors. As well. I mean, if they attack, then I can kill the round 6. They only attack with 1, so I will block anyway. So, yeah, good draws are Ballista. Guess Hangarback is decent. So if they minus to kill these, for example, we have a top tier. Plus for Nurturing Peatland. I still think, why would you put Lures in your deck if you don't plan on putting it on your hand when you have the mana? Like right now. Like, you can return all these permanents. Yeah, 23 lands feels a bit sometimes, but sometimes feels really good, so I don't even attack. They do. I could block with this. I have 2 cards in here. And then kill the random 6. Already a fetch. I don't dislike the idea of logging with this. Then I can pressure the random 6, and they may need to use like a. Both Ozolith and Hardened Scales would be nice here. Would have been nice here. Green Flare. The random 6 is dead. Just trample though. But okay, we can do that. I guess I can draw from this. Draw. So we kill the ram, and we can pump this to 2. I could also attack them, but need to. Aren is drawing them a card a turn, so. Good. Okay, wait here. Okay, so we kill the ram and down. I must say, we have not drawn the best. We've drawn. Yeah, I guess we have we drew Hangarback Walkers. What do you do? Fine for it. I could block here, block here, block here. The counter, then the counters come over here. Or I could just take these. We're not playing again around the more Rattle Rage, but I don't think there is much use in that. Maybe they bolt this in response, it's not so good. I'm gonna spread the counters a bit. Okay. We can put 2 cards in their graveyard. We have 3, 5, 7 damage. Hard to see what they're putting in the graveyard, man. Wow. I think they played this game pretty poorly. So Ravager is lethal, I think. So I guess we can attack with Inkmoth. So I probably want to block with this guy. And this, maybe another guy. Maybe I can attack with one of them. And leave the Inkmoth back to block if needed. Yeah. Get that to 2, put them down to 10. And I'm dead with the more Battle Rage. Items Echo Grinding looks pretty good on black-green. So we will attack with this and this, and then we have 2 blockers. We have 3 blockers actually, so yeah. We did have the more Battle Rage where. Or there's a Skyclave. Bigger than a Town of Monolith. No, they can't, but I couldn't kill them here. I didn't have a way to sack anything. So, I had to wait. So if I attack with everything, there would have been only 5, 7, and they were at 13. Plus, they have 3 cards in hand. I mean, if they have like the more Battle Rage, as I said, there's no way we can win. Inscription of Abundance should be really good in this matchup. Okay, so I will hold on to the Inkmoth, I guess. Maybe they have the more Battle Rage. But then in my experience, people normally Alpha Strike if they have the more Battle Rage. So, hopefully no Maelstrom Bolts. I'll be appreciated. That's a lot of top tiers, 4 of them. They may have mutagenic growth, but I would doubt it. Zero fire. Very strong. So I actually have Lurus in hand now. They cast Lurus, okay. So unless they actually tap out, we're dead. This is the worst draw. So you can keep bringing this back. Can attack them. Guess I can hold on one more turn. Let's trample. We can't win now. Too much. Much power, man. I don't think they played pretty poorly, but still they... I guess this protects versus a... Yeah. If we had done the Pendelhaven, we would have won. Kind of funny. I'm guessing we won this for this matchup. We won this for this matchup. Maybe we don't want 4 relics. Maybe we don't want 3 Ozoliths. Actually, Ozolith is so good in this matchup. I could see this is more of an aggressive matchup, so maybe we don't want, because they also play Tarmogoyf, right? So maybe 3 and 3 is the way to go. Throne, I don't like in these kind of matchups, and maybe a worker can go. You know, Inscription of Abundance immediately kills the Scourges. I like this deck because it's kind of hard to deal with all their things, right? Now the question is, do we want to play Animation Model or Hardened Scales first? And having the Hangarback Walker here, I'm leaning towards the Hardened Scales. The opponent also mulliganed last game, but cards they had were good. So yeah. They check themselves, so they have a fetch land. And they like it, so they don't fetch. They fetch now. Extremely interesting play, shall I say. What the hell was that? Why not, like, I mean, what the fuck, man? If you don't like it, just fetch it straight away. I don't know. What can you say, man? Sometimes people surprise you. I guess I can play a Scorch. There's a 2/2 here. Alright. A Goyf. I will not find another land, so I'm gonna play this. Wow, 3 walkers on the bottom, but I want to play another land. Come on. 3 walkers. Inscripted has been the 7th card on my opponent's hand. Why are you so slow, MTG? Sadly, we don't get to make servos. I'm not blocking. Probably playing an Ozolith next turn. Unreal, man. When I was looking for a land. I mean, sometimes you get punished in this video game. I was looking for a land, and I like what did I insist into the other time? I'm taking this. I insisted into 4 forests and 1 Ozolith when I had an Ozolith in play already. Alright, so we're taking at least 3 here if my opponent. Okay, they also have Dismember. Forge of the Skyclaves. Land. Cool. Should I play the Scrapyard? Should play the Ozolith. I mean, should make a servo, should make. Okay, I'll play the Ozolith on Scrapyard. Now, if I didn't pick the line there, we were like super dead, I think. Okay, today, guys. I'm sorry. I don't understand why or how, but they are at 10, so we can make this. I mean, we're there anyway to the more battle rage, right? So maybe we just want to attack with. I guess we can attack with 1. Pass the turn. Okay, next turn we won if we untap. But that's sometimes a tall order. I know, man. Arbor Elf Cocos are the best Cocos. Get lures in them. Oof. What was that? All against command, destroy artifact, deal damage. Roll. I cleared that, so not so brutal, I guess. So this can block the Goif, and then we don't die to this. So unless they have exactly land Seal of Fire. So if they have lands, or they play a line? No, they didn't. They didn't see the line, I think. Oh, they have a land, so. Okay, that's a question, guys. If I block here. That's super rough. So if I block here, I'm dead to Seal of Fire. Which is a one-off. But if I block here, I take this, and then if they kill my flyer, I'm dead. Okay, if you have Seal of Fire, I mean, they also could have Bolt. That they played the land first makes me think that they don't have it. Because why would you show me the land if you have it, right? You would rather I block the Thermal Wave. Okay, show it to me, opponent. No? We could have Fatal Push. I'm gonna draw. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Exactly, they don't have Fatal Push, you're right. So I guess I could just put the counters. So actually, it was a bit greedy attacking with that guy. Cool. You're right, you're right. So there was only, it was only the, yeah, they didn't see the line. Tough, man, they are fast, that deck, holy shit. They just go out, it's guns blazing. Dude, Ancient Steering has been so bad. So bad. I actually like this comfort. Me on the draw. I like another relic. Yeah, I think we're going like this. Scrapyard was good in this case, but we draw too many. I think it's a bit slow in this matchup. One is fine. I've actually been liking Scrapyard more and more lately. Okay, that was great. That was actually a crazy game. Peace. Alright. Keep. Opponent kept as well. Opponent's not playing that good, and it's pretty hard to beat them, so I'm scared about this deck. This deck looks very strong. It's basically they'll take the Ravager, but maybe it should be afraid of this. And now they know, that's kind of sad. They have 4 cards in hand of the issues. Did it check me? Yeah. They take the Ravager. Ooh, Scales. Oh. Dude, I know I revealed some information, but I'm just gonna play Scales. Scales with Inscription looks so good. So we were hiding the Scales on the top of our deck. And I'm gonna get the Welding Jar down, it's also very good against them. And I guess if they discard the Ballista, we could still get to an emission module. Little fire pass. Okay, they're not in a rush, so I'm not in a rush either. Come draw on the land next turn, please. So land next turn means we can play Ballista. Oh. Ooh, I'm missing land drops over here. Nice. I'm not gonna expose my dudes. I mean, all their threats are 2-drops, right? So them missing land drops means that they have no threats. They only have removal in hand, so there's no point in playing into it. Better to play the Ozolith than be cool, you know? But yeah, I think next turn, even if I don't draw land, I'll probably lead with the Ballista. Now we're waiting for them. They have Renzi. Sadly now they get to draw every single turn of land. Oh my god. What is happening to my internet today? What the hell, man? Okay, so they got the Renin 6. They got a land back. I mean, sorry for the poor stream quality today. I don't know. Also using a shitload more time than my opponents. So we have Relic now. That means that they maybe crack this. Sure. I want them to Plaza Ren and then see what they play. I'm gonna pop it. So they don't have time to play another face line and stuff. So yeah. Draw cards of Forest finally. Define Inquisition, that's bad, but we still have two things, right? So Ballista, X-Winker. Okay, that's why you take the Ballista. So no lands for them, no leveling up. So this will not be, I think it could be level 3 next. Yeah, I was about to let it die, right? Guess we make a servo and we put counters onto it. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I misplayed there. I'm sorry. I actually played pretty badly. I should just let it die and save my welding jar for something. Now I don't kind of protect the Ozolith. Yeah. I'm lagging so much, and the stream is going so bad that I cannot make it like get some light. If I push us, we got this here. Sadly, no. Llanowar Reborn would be a pretty good draw. We got a land back. No, it's just blast. We get two. Yeah. I think I kinda have to draw, yes. Oh, this is a good draw. Especially because but Yeah, I need to figure out why it's so laggy today. It's never laggy, I think. It's most of the times good, but today, I don't know. Like, actually, let me go check something. Oh, there shouldn't be anything. Okay, so they found a land. So 3 cards in hand. They could get lures in hand, I guess. They could palm this. It could be a 4/4, but I could still block it, right? Dismember? What? What was that? Ping 8 life? Will dismember here? Okay, I still make 6 top 30, you know? I don't think they know exactly how this works. Yeah. I know it's going... I will block one of them. Oh, yeah, just to key a life, I guess. This actually can lethal next to me. GG opponent? Man, my opponent misplayed so bad. Okay. I guess, yeah. So I'll put the counters here, I'll probably die. Yeah, he's just dead. So I honestly, in Spanish class watching your stream. I mean, I could speak Spanish if you want, and I could, you know, learn. Yeah. Like my opponent was like my ancient strings were working for my opponent, but my opponent was clearly working for my own interest. Yeah, but like my plan was to attack, then they will follow push it, whatever. That was my idea, that we'll have a follow push, then we'll play the Ballista, Inscription it, and die. Honestly, don't understand. I misplayed when I also not letting, like, yeah, I kind of misplayed when I let my Ravager not die there, but it's okay. El futuro simple. You know, I can tell me, man. I can help you. We're playing against Mechint with an Urza avatar. No companion. Looks to be a controlling player. We got there. My opponent was not the player, let's say. Oh, is this a copycat deck? White. Oh, we're playing against this deck? You gotta love it when you play against Heliod. So, yeah, this looks like turn 2 Hangarback, turn 3 Hangarback. So we're playing against Heliod, almost for sure. The only reason to play MrSeri MTG in that deck is to freak out people. I mean, what else would they name white, right? That's Temple Garden and Heliod. Or Conclamander or something like that. Another Utopia. Man, this is greedy. Some decks play Ghost Quarter, you know that. Arctic Champion, Arbor Elf, into Pain Alive. Okay. They're gonna get a lot of mana next turn. That's for sure. So next turn I have 7 mana. Not bad. I really like that deck, man. If my opponent doesn't beat me, I will give me my sideboard guide. It's like a BM. Is that BM, guys? So next turn, Ozolith. This looks very sketchy. Heliod. I mean, we could be dead right now. Do they have a Ballista with that? Do we have a Ballista opponent? I mean, that's the strength of that deck. That's why I liked. Like, you probably would play it on a competitive setting. Oh, no Ballista. Oh, they only have 1 card left. Okay. May have Collect the Company. Oh, maybe. Don't have Collect the Company, please. Ooh, Metallic Mimic. So, I mean, this is not dying. So. A bit of a flex, right? Hey, man. Invented this. I didn't really invent this. I just saw it and I figured out it was strong. And put our elf into it. It's a broken card anyway. It's getting serious, man. This guy's gonna get big. Yeah, but I think we have to do it. Man, if Hangarback dies, they get a lot of counters, a lot of life. 3-3. I mean, with our Ravager, maybe we win. Probably win. So we have Collected Company here with that, most likely. So they will fetch first to make it. Oh no, okay, no Collected Company, we're safe, guys. So probably have a land. Because they could have casted every spell in their deck there, and they didn't. So they have Ranger with that. Provision sucks. Play against. Oh, that's a Heliod. And this is a good hand, I'm not gonna lie. There's some good hand. Oh, they take the Ozolith. Stealing my property. Like the Americans say, my property. Yeah, if he attacks with this, I'm gonna double block with Hangarback and Jar. I don't think he does. Maybe a block like this and actually make a bunch of top. Oh, I wish I named top through this. Maybe I could just put everything in front of them. You cannot kill everything and then let them decide. Do they play Path main deck? No. Maybe I want to keep this to put counters on and this just dies. They will give it lifelink, I guess. Sure. Also Welding Jar the Mimic. Nah, I'm just gonna let it die and some top tiers. I could also translate the Mimic. That would maybe even good. But I can draw, pump, and still pump, right? So I draw something awful. I shot that with it too. Maybe I should generate the Mimic. So, I mean, we're here about to die to a lot of their top decks, not gonna lie. A Ranger, please. Like the company. We have Inkmoth Nexus, so we have a way again around it. I should have played this last turn, damn it. Why did I play? I guess I wanted to draw. And I drew this from the draw, right? Yeah. I just let him know, so like he doesn't need to gain infinity life. Of course he doesn't know me. If he knew me, he would know I'm a man of honor. I would not let him waste his time. So if you just like, and he has a Conclave Mentor, I'm dead. I'm guessing I'm not dead. He has a Conclave Mentor because then I can make a bunch of Doctors. I play a Ravager. Okay, just liveling. I mean, what's the point of this? You have infinite life. I can block this actually. Did you not play normal Hardened Scales before you played Scales? No, they could move. Oops, it's me. That sucks. I can regenerate, I guess. I guess this way they don't have infinite life anymore. They put a counter here. Now they don't have infinite life. Do I want a region here? I don't think so. If I draw Ravager, this allows me to make a lot more blockers next turn. Again, some life. I guess they put it here. Yeah, they actually have infinite life again. Ooh, that is nice. This actually can stop the combo. I'm not gonna bother attacking because they can just gain life. So this turn. But these can put 2 counters next to Inkmoth Nexus. 3 counters, so it's like a 3 + 1. That's a turn. Okay, that's a Ranger Captain of Eos. I mean, I can deal with that. I can't. So if they are smart and they sacrifice the Ranger Captain before they cast the Walking Ballista. They should sacrifice this. Of course, they will not do it, I guess. But why not do it, you know? Like, why not just sack the Ranger? Why not just sack the Ranger, man? Make me feel bad. What? Do it now? Hence, this makes no sense, opponent. I will tell him this later. Okay, I'm gonna find my sideboard right real quick. You know this guy, this dream that he actually doesn't matter. It doesn't have lifelink before this thing resolves, so like it doesn't have enough mana to do this. Ah, you misplayed, opponent, man. You misplayed. You can put a counter, that's fine. You can shoot stuff down. But I still fight you. Like, yeah, let this guy die. I should have waited. Now he can kill both Totters. That's a mistake. Ah, that was a mistake. I should have let him. I can kill both Totters. It's kind of bad. Well, whatever. So we fight. This game's live. Oh, another inscription. So we can keep this up. And we can actually kill this. We kill the spike feeder. Inscription, that's the thing, it's the versatility that makes it. Yeah, our opponent just misplayed like crazy. I have my sideboard guide here ready for him. Okay, if we draw a Ravager, we win. I will cast it actually. Come on, baby, give me a Ravager. Punish him. But this is actually kind of nice too. Okay, so what are we lost? We lose to if I attack with Inkmoth and pump it, I can still hold this on. I kind of like that actually. They probably don't. Or I could play the Ballista. Yeah, probably playing the Ballista is the best play. That means that for sure I don't lose. So I can always Inscription the Ballista and then. So yeah, this is tough, but I'm not gonna attack him. I mean, I said that he has infinite life. Let's be real here. Like, let's not be stupid. So let's see. So it doesn't do anything. It's not drawn a Collected Company yet, but I have not drawn a. Okay, he's gonna give you lifelink. I mean, I'm really happy if he kills this because yeah, he gives a lifelink. Because then he cannot do. I mean, I guess he can protect it. Let's put Inscription of Abundance. Put 3 counters here. Okay. Don't actually they tap the giver. I guess I put a counter on the spike feeder. Maybe they have a Conclave Mentor. I think if they have a Conclave Mentor, I'm kind of forced. No, I can always shoot this down, right? Because they actually tap the giver again. If they have a Conclave Mentor, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, you can get infinite life, man. We're actually pretty even on clock. I don't want to pass priority because I have the Inscription and they could get us. I guess I could shoot down the spike feeder. They could also maybe have Collected Company. Okay, if they do it again, I'm gonna do it just because it gets annoying. Okay, they just did it a few times. I could, in fact, activate Inkmoth Nexus and Inscription it. Which will be my play, I think. Then it's a 2-turn clock. So this will be a 4-4, a 3-turn clock, but Ozolith. That's nice. So, yeah, I kind of misplayed there, I guess. We give them the poison. Anyway, it was a 3-turn clock, right? Poison counters. I play the Ozolith. Long game. Maybe I've collected company. They just collect the company right away. I mean, we are dead if they hit something. Okay. Now, you don't give it lifelink. Like, you don't fucking... Don't do it. You will lose the spike feeder. I should have killed it, I guess. You will lose it. Then he can give protection and I shoot it down. Now the problem is that we maybe die to the attacks. Oh man! He could have started by giving you protection, man. Give me protection first. Give protection. If I shoot it, you win. Okay, you gain 2 life. Shoot it. And actually, if he somehow kills this Hangarback Walker, then I win the game. Yeah, I don't have one interaction, so... Come on, attack me, bro. Attack me with that Heliod. He's gonna do it, he's gonna die. No! Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. You don't know. Okay, maybe has another collected company. But why would you do it? I don't understand. Okay. Oh my god. So bad. Maybe he has a Skyclave apparition, but actually he cannot cast it now because he doesn't have mana. Oh my god, opponent! Opponent! Sure, man. Yeah, that's not much to do for me, so... Can't believe my opponent managed to lose this game. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him now. He probably knows, right? I'll tell him in the end. I'll tell him in the end. Okay, let's figure out how to beat this deck. This is actually really great against this deck. This is pretty good. Descriptions were pretty good. This is awful. Animation model is not good. Throne could be decent. Mimic could be decent. I guess we don't want 4 inscriptions, but I could cut the thrones, I guess. I like it like this. Alright, I'll take a leak and be right back. Oh my god, that game was an absolute train wreck. Holy shit. I did not know the Modern was a cooperative game mode. Oh my god. Opponent. Now he maybe beats us because he just draws the nuts. He actually had close to the nuts. Oh lord. I can only watch in morbid curiosity. Yeah, he maybe has the nuts, man. At least we have a Ballista. Ooh, those This actually stops the Arbor Elf from untapping stuff. Is this too cute? Cute. Okay, I'm not thinking it's the best play that you can make. Let's be real here. But this is kind of cool. I really love Pithing Needle, and that's why I bought this. I think this art is super awesome. No white source. Oops. Oh, they had the nuts. They actually did have it. Oof, I'm very. Now she's gonna go like, doesn't work. Okay, he has it anyway. Wow. I'm getting wrecked here. Okay. Oh man, so fun. I guess I got this guy down. I get this guy down, and I get this guy down. I mean, this could have been a disaster because they had Arbor Elf with Utopia Sprawl turn 2. Now they only have one green source. I think they copied my list, in fact, because they have Pendelhaven. This is strong. Can you say? Oh, this is good. So, check this out, guys. So we attack with this guy, in fact. We play the Ballista first in case they go crazy and they block. So now we can shoot this down, shoot this down. I mean, this doesn't really matter, but this actually does matter. This becomes a 2-2. So I could shoot this 2 times. That's not so good. 2, 5. I guess we could clean house here. Now I'm not gonna do it because I don't want him to. If he has a spike feeder, if they cast a spike feeder, then I'm gonna just have it, I guess. Yeah, he has the nuts, man. Conclave Mentor, Heliod. I mean, I'm guessing if he plays a spike feeder, I'm gonna shoot this down, and then I still have counters to shoot the. This is good. Yeah, Pithing Needle was great. Like, I'm very happy to play Pithing Needle turn 1. Not gonna lie. Maybe this card is just back in Modern, you know. Maybe you just need to play this card now. There's so many decks that get hosted by it. So that's not path to exile. I'm happy with that. Okay, let's see what my opponent does. Let's see if I've collected company. Can I even afford? Some people have it. Let's see what they target. Maybe they target the Pithing Needle. No. Okay, so we have a 4 here. I don't care that much about this. This is a Pendelhaven, so that's not good. I'll shoot this. And shoot this. See where they put the counter. Gain 2 life, sure. And you want to put it here. It's funny that he had such an awesome hand and he actually. Okay, so if I try to shoot here, they will tap the Pendelhaven and then I can shoot it again. That's not half bad. So, or we could kill this. I like them tapping the Pendelhaven. Oh, I tap my Pendelhaven. Original art, by the way. Doesn't matter, the list is dying anyway, so. save some damage by doing this. They gain some life, but we've killed 2 dudes for the price of 1, and we have another Walking Ballista coming, so holy shit. So I summon Walking Ballista. I hit you with Arcbound Worker. This guy is so legit. You pass the turn. We have 1 card in hand, opponent. You fetch. Cool. So we are holding on Inscription, and Inscription can get this Ballista to be a 5/5. I'll take the damage if they attack. I mean, maybe I'll give you lifelink, but I don't really care. So they gain 2 life. Nah, I think it's better to be sure. Gain 2 life. Right. Should we wait to draw another? They have 3 cards in hand. Do they shock this? No. They didn't cast anything. We know that they have nothing. Very useful card. Okay, probably. Oh, they're empty-handed. Is this lethal? So Inscription here. Should this? Ooh, oh, I missed that line. Yep. Probably a good line. I just missed that line at all. Okay, maybe we find a Ravager and we're not punished. Awful. So, let's see. We could play Metallic Mimic. So we could get a Metallic Mimic. Oh yeah, with a kicker, yeah, but that was a bit. I was like, yeah. So we play Metallic Mimic, we play a Worker, that's a 3/3. Shoot down the Worker with the own Ballista, put 4 counters, that's 6 counters, shoot here. That's just not enough. Okay, I guess we gotta be patient. I'm gonna get a land. This is just kind of useless, all of it. And I'm going to attack. I mean, the only top deck that kills us is if they. Okay. Yeah, we can. So they get a counter here. So even if they give it lifelink, I think we're in good shape. We'll draw cards, sure. I don't think I'm playing the best, but actually I can sacrifice this, right? That's sweet. So we block with a Worker. Okay. Lifelink, activate. Resolves. Sacrifice. I only play 1 Throne of Geth. I think it's quite worth it. Yeah, Poison beats Infinite Life, and Decking them beats Infinite Life. time does as well in MTGO. They're on board, so they are also dead here. So I can shoot this down. So let's count 1 second. I shoot this down twice. This is a 6/6. I can pump it, be an 8/8. Yeah. Your tricks did not work on me, Heliot. Don't leave. I want to make propaganda. This is the answer. Yeah, opponent did not play their absolute. They didn't play to the potential of the deck. Yeah, I don't think opponent will be reading this, so we'll go play the last game. 3-1. To be fair, my opponents have not played that good. Maybe it's because the Scales is becoming again more of like an obscure deck. So again, people don't know how to play it. Yeah, man, you gotta do it. We are 320 subscribers. And I mean, did you guys check out this deck list, like the cyber guide? I mean, you know how much people charge you for this stuff normally? They charge you like money, man. They charge you like 10 euros or 5. Or like a continuous subscription that you forget you have, and then in the end of the year is like a ton of money. So this is free. I mean, it ain't about hand when you see 200 scales, not gonna lie. It's a handed scales. Oh yeah, every month though, every month, and I'm pretty sure that this deck list, like this cyber guide, is much more in depth than you would find on anything they will give you on all these mainstream pages. That's free. I just like, I mean, it's a good excuse to play Magic. It's a good excuse to hang out with you guys. So we're playing against Control. It's the final boss. Is it an omnath deck? But Inscription has been pretty strong. You saw, guys, both games are... Okay. Maybe a path. Right, I'll play Hardened Scales. Yeah, that influence. I think we can actually beat that deck pretty easy if we play a bit better than I did, and we draw a bit better than I did. Honestly, that was a bit rough. So no path or anything. It is nice. No random 6 turn 2, also nice. Yeah, that deck is brutal. I mean, honestly, don't get me wrong. If my my livelihood depended on my content, I would probably charge you for the content, right? Even though I would make it a pitiful amount of money. But that's just the truth. Okay, they take 3. The face. I'm afraid of casting this guy because they could have yeah, they probably have a counter spell here. I mean, let's see. I guess they play Mana Leak. Nobody plays Sensor, right? Let's try that. If it gets counter, it's okay. Yes, I think it could be playable. I don't know how good it could be. I'll be right back 1 second. Oh, we got a boy path. Happens. Silica Servant could be played, and it. Oh, we're playing against actual control with Field of the Dead. So they have Cryptic in hand, most likely. Oh, we draw land. So I'm just gonna activate the Inkmoth Nexus, start getting them the. Oh, I play this tab, right? I'll probably play Nurturing Peatland. So the reason I'm not doing anything more fancy is because they could have Cryptic command here, and that'll be pretty much a blowout. So I will play the Nurturing Peatland, and it gives me an opportunity to double spell next turn. Gives me maybe draw or something. And yeah, if they tap out for something weird like an Omnath, and then actually fully tap out, then we can win with the Ravager easily. So yeah. I think you gotta. It's important not to play into counter spells versus them, because you know when they hold on mana for a counter spell, it's a mana they have invested, and if they don't use it, they lose it. So you need to find ways that you use your mana and the opponent doesn't want to use their mana for like their counter spell. So here they maybe had a Cryptic, but they were like, okay, I'm not gonna use my Cryptic to bounce a Worker. So they just kept it. Or to bounce an Inkmoth Nexus. Okay, so they will kind of go again at the same. They could have the Shark, but I don't think they play Sharks, these dudes. I guess I'm gonna give it the draw in end of turn. Do we draw something? I have a lot of lines. So. Cool. I see. Okay, I ugly misplayed here. Okay, it happens. Yeah. So I will start by playing. I'll start by playing the Hangarback Walker. I did not expect the Bolt, to be honest. Maybe that was a mistake, but maybe they Cryptic me now. And then I can Llanowar Reborn Ravager. So they probably get the path. Oh, they probably get the path to Ozolith on top. And then they can. That's wrong. They get the path to Ozolith on top. Maybe the Cryptic. Draw. Counter draw cards. They have a path in hand. But MTG is always the second one. Well, it's the one below that is the one that's not. So again, they have a path, so I'm not gonna play into it. This is such a bullshit card. I don't know what's tilting me so much lately, this deck, but it is. We still have lethal if they tap. They have path, which I don't think they will tap out. But you know they're getting here in Inkmoth, so that's okay, I guess. The Fairy. The Fairy is so free, it's amazing. Just like you play, you bounce the scales. Or you plus. So they have one path, two unknowns. So maybe no counter spell next turn. Be nice to draw like an animation. Problem is they are one, like if they draw Field of Death, they just get us, right? Just blast the fairy. It's very offensive. I obviously have nothing to do. Okay, so we can activate both. I'm gonna. I would like to play this. Should I let them pass it? So yeah, Pendelhaven for sure they pass. Oh yeah, actually, I would rather they pass it, right? And then I can cast both Ozolith and Ravager. And even if they bounce one, I can recast it next turn. I think that's a play. Definitely should not have, I was not expecting they would have Bolt in their deck. Normally they don't play Bolt nowadays. Maybe they just take it. Wow. I'll play the Ozolith. You know, this Ravager, I'm holding on to it like for dear life, you know? So now maybe they path the Inkmoth, but that would make no sense. So they still have a path at the Fairy. And now thanks to Phyrexia score, a Worker could be lethal. Alright, so if I sag it here, they lose the draw step. And I think it's good. This is a bit weird play, but the fact that they don't draw a card could be relevant here. I have to go there already. They draw it too. God damn it. So 3 cards in hand. They could have Cryptic and they could probably lock us out. The one that will attack the Fairy, and I'll Pendelhaven the one that goes to the Fairy. And I will not show them this yet. The Fairy. And you. I'm pretty sure now I will pass this. Take a land. So we could have a counter spell, but I think it's the best time now to play the Ravager. Resolves. So we have 2 Inkmoth Nexuses. Sure. Oh, they path the one that was attacking them. I don't know if that was intentional. Ow. Man, this is a one-off as well. God damn it. Ugh. Yeah, probably leave it on as a stream. They have one guy in hand. I could Scrapyard. 3. Do we go for it? Let's see. Does it resolve him immediately? Do we just go for it? Do you think they have a I'm doing it, mate. Haha! Yes! We beat them, not damn it! Yeah. That is time. That was right. They have one card in hand, so they could have had a path, but oh wow, that was cool. Dude, I guess this is better than Giant then. So we're playing in Stoneforge. I have Stoneforge again, Zuro. This is probably not worth it. Animation model is actually really bad in this matchup. Yeah, I mean they had one card in hand. That was now or never, I think. Mimic, Throne of Geth. I'm cutting one Mimic because I played the awful top deck. I'm just thinking if animation model could be a Pithing Needle to... They didn't seem to play a red. Did they? Did they play a Triumph? This doesn't even say God. Just think animation model. I guess turn 1, 2 is still pretty good. Could name the fairy, and I could name... I don't think they played round 6 though. Okay, I'm not gonna bring in this until... Okay, Mimic is not great here. I think 2 inscriptions could be fine because it allows us to kind of kill them by surprise. Yeah. Model is not doing much in many situations. Maybe we could just keep... Okay, I'm gonna try something. This is just for science. I'm gonna try this. I'm just gonna try this. I don't even know what they bring in. I think they don't bring much. They don't even have Ceremonious Rejection or anything. This is a good card in this matchup. I guess they... Of course, having 3 skills like we did. Ooh, this is not a good draw. This is a boo draw. So, okay, maybe they do have the Friend 6. They do have Friend 6. I should bring in the Pithing Needles. Then I don't need to commit the Cavern, I guess, so I can just play this. Man, this is what the heck. Definitely not missing land drops this game. I'm gonna say yes, just because this way they kind of ping it. Yeah, I was just thinking of maybe we could try to kill them fast. If they did something like this turn 2, then we just go Mimic into 2 constructs and then they have a hard time because they don't play any rats. Puro. I would love to draw one of my 4 Relics of Progenitus, thank you very much. Instead of 2 forests. They actually need to. I know they if they don't have another line, they need to fetch. It was a bit weird. Maybe they should fetch first. Okay, in a couple of turns, I would not mind drawing Relic of Progenitus. That would be a good draw. Do they show? Oh, they have path. I guess I will attack the Renan 6. Man, attacking Renan 6 just feels so bad. So much mana. They path us, sure. Okay, they missed a land drop though, but I mean they have Renan 6, so they didn't really miss a land drop. I'm guessing I'm gonna get the Scrapyard down, doesn't die to the Ren. And I'm sandbagging this Cavern until it's needed. Oh wow, this has been an awful series of draws. You don't... Yeah. You felt good playing for Recombiner. Sorry I missed your question. No. I thought they were kind of bad. So that is where I put the Mimics. There's a problem with the Mimics is that if now the Hour of Promises... I mean, sorry, with Animation Module, now the Hour of Promises, we are so dead. Whereas if we draw Hardened Scales and an Ozolith or something like that, maybe we could make something happen. This looks like Hour of Promise, right? They play, it's a one-off also. Gire. Man, drawing all our forests is really bad. Returns Mysticism. This is getting close to ultimating. Puro. I can't trip the drams. And creates a 6/6 later on. I should have mulliganed my hand. Maybe that was too threat light. I don't love tapping this. I actually need to attack this, so we will. Oh, they have so many paths. Ooh, they could have mana leak here. Okay. They didn't. So I'll play the Relic, exile. They probably think that we have a lot of gas in it, but in fact we have only line. So they exile one of the paths to exile. They leave 2 of the Uros. And really, this is the 3rd path to exile you play this game. Holy shit. There's our promise. That's what happens. That's why the animation model is not so good. Yeah, I mean I should mulligan this hand, but they actually have 3 paths to it. They can fetch. Sure. So when they plus the rain, I will exile these. Make 2 more zombies. Oh, okay, they want to put pad on top. That's all Lista. Maybe the start. And cycle. Wow. They have it all, eh? They actually do have it all, dude. There's 16 zombies, so there's 16 damage, I mean. Yikes. Is there a way that we win? I mean, they had a perfect draw. I don't know if there's anything that would have won there. So, alright. Mimic's definitely not good. Maybe Pithing Needles. I like animation model as well. Scrapyard versus Paths is very embarrassing, actually. And maybe one inscription can go. Yeah, it's better than animation module without mana. Yeah, I mean, Field of Death is kind of. I read an interview of the creators of Field of Death, and they said, "Oh, I just wanted to make this, standard card that would be making Scapeshift playable in standard because Scapeshift was gonna rotate and nobody had used it, so they were like afraid, I don't know if I want to start with these or these. I'll start with this. And next time I can Relic and Llanowar Reborn. So you don't see it coming, basically. Yeah, Mimic is explosive, but they play the Relic. Llanowar Reborn taps. But like here it would be awesome, of course, but a lot of times it's just not that great. We have a Cavern to make our stuff uncontrollable. So you always want to exile their lands. And I don't want to pop it so early. I want to keep this in and exile all their stuff. And even if they get a land from Renan 6, I mean, they need to have another fetch land and Renan 6. So if they have that, good for them, right? They have another fetch land. They don't have Renan 6. Dude, Cavern always shines in this matchup. What are you talking about? Alright, so I guess I'll just play Cavern and Construct. I will not graft because there's a high chance they have a path. We can graft later. And even though the counter goes into the Ozolith, maybe later we have a Scales or something, and actually the only reason to graft them is that if they had Teferi. But Teferi is actually kind of bad because if they Teferi, the counter goes on the Ozolith, right? So again, we want to exile their land when they fetch. Yeah. So now if they path in response, whatever, we get a land. I mean, a one-off, one-off, and you get to play an Encanto Ballista. Not so bad. Get a shock, so we probably have a Growth Spiral here. I guess. Alright, so Growth Spiral is. Yeah, actually, grafting for them having Ren is not a bad idea. But I think they will path this actually. I was playing around the path, not around the Ren. But I mean, this has worked out pretty well. They use the path, and we get the land back. We get the counter here anyway, so next to this is also uncounterable. So yeah, grafting is good, but I was expecting them to path, so Jace. Man, they are opening themselves up, eh? If we drew a Ravager, or they're blasting. It's a Jace plus the stream. Look at that. They're looking at the top and they're wondering. I will always want to see what they actually. Yeah, I don't know. What did they do? Put the card on top. Okay, I'm really curious to see what it is. When they put it on bottom, you never find out, you know, and it sucks. That was actually a smart play to plus. Gotta give it to them. Okay, so it's another relic. I'll just take that. I guess I can play. Now I'm gonna graft. I'll play a second relic, exile the path to exile, and cast my second ballista here. You know, just in case. You always need to cast the thing with counters. The thing is, we can't exile their graveyard right now, but I feel like it's okay. You know what I mean? Like they don't have anything to bring. I mean, I guess they could path, but that would mean. I mean, they can return a Nudo. Wow, they got us. Good job, opponent. Again, the one-off. The 3-for-1. And this is a path? Oof, that was brutal. I should have kept it in hand. Did not play around this, man. There's so many things you need to keep in mind in this deck. So many things you need to think about. I guess if we draw scales, is almost lethal. God damn it. So digging for a path. Oof, they had engineered explosives. Oh, that was so bad. If only I had kept the relic in hand and kept it open. I just thought, you know, from now we just exile. It could have been a 1-for-1, not a 2-for-1. That was pretty game losing, not gonna lie. Yeah, I guess we can draw and pump, so might as well do it, right? Run for it, boys. I'm gonna attack the Jace, hopefully. If they have a path, I'm just happy. Okay, we cleared your Jace. Cool. Okay. That's not a Mystic Sanctuary. God damn it, that engineer explosives. Oh man, imagine I had still a relic in hand. Oh shit, that was so bad. Imagine. Oh, they have the fairy. That's super. Okay. Oh well, that's alright, I guess. We have 2 more Llanowar Reborns. Oh man, imagine we had a relic here in hand. And an extra card. Oof. This game would be over. Oh, they have a feel of that. That's single. Oh shit. Okay, so how many we can cast this for? I wanna make a dude. And then we make a dude. Is it a better way? We cast it for 1, put a counter, it's the same, right? So that was a nice top deck. Of course, they have a feel of that, so all their lands from now on are a zombie. Yeah, I keep leaning. This is, but I couldn't make this any bigger, right? I guess good read, man. Good read. That was good. So shoot and shoot. Ow, really? Also feel the ruin of all the cards so they can get another zombie. Man, I misplayed. What can you say? They will get the Cavern of Souls. What are these? We have not seen a Ravager this game. The 2 relics were so bad. Oh man. Okay, whatever, it happens. And this top deck, of course, not the Verim. And we don't have any poison counters on them. Man, they also like the. Man, I'm gonna keep this in hand just to give them wandering. Yeah, this animation model is pretty bad in this matchup. They found the second one. Holy shit! Oh, we had it, man. That misplay with the relic, that was so bad. What did we name? Jace? I think I only played like 1. Guess I'm gonna save it. Oh man, that was bad. Imagine we had, like, I don't know, with these draw steps and with their draw steps, I don't think we could have won anyway, I guess, because they're at 6, dude. Need to block because this makes it a 1 less turn to die. I guess I'm gonna kiss. I guess I could name Ram. Okay, I have to. I'm kinda happy they use this. I'll name Ran. I guess they only played like 2 Ran. Yeah, I'm actually happy they are gonna counter all of this stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah, Roger could. Roger is not really an out. That's not. Roger Ballista is an out. Damn it, man. We had it at this game. Too late. GG opponent. But I mean, seeing these draw steps, we would not have won anyway if I had kept the relic up. Yeah, if I had drawn if I had kept the relic back, I would have drawn lands, Inscription of Abundance, Pithing Needle, Hardened Scales. Yeah, so we would not have won. Basically, we drew for 1 turn. Yeah, we had 3 or 4 turns we drew nothing basically. So with turn 6 we drew the Ballista and that was the last. Alright, I mean that was fine. I mean 3-2. Yeah. Not the best, not the worst, I guess. Like felt fine. I mean these Rudo matchups are hard, you know. Isn't bad. I honestly think inscriptions are really good. Maybe we don't need 4 inscriptions. I actually like them in the main deck. Yeah, you're probably right. I think, okay, let's rethink. I think the only cards that are actually doing anything at all is Relic of Progenitus. Because at least it's a cantrip, right? Like, Relic is a cantrip, so you can just cantrip, and I mean, Welding Jar doesn't do anything. They play like 1 Supreme Verdict. And Mimic is really bad in this matchup. So you could cut these 4 and bring in the 4 relics, and I think that would be fine. I wouldn't change anything else. No Pithing Needles or nothing else. I would like to play a 3rd. Mimic was okay, but it wasn't amazing. I'd like to play a 3rd Ancient Stillings and maybe cut a... Dude, the animation model has been so bad. It's just like, if you look at these decks, what does animation module solve? Like, what is the deck of these decks that animation model does anything against? Not Uro. There are a few of that. Yeah. I mean, that game was more like a kind of attrition based a bit, because so the Uro pile and the humans. I don't think humans is necessary to have animation module. Control animation module. I guess this kind of control it does, but this is kind of inflated. This is not that many deck. And also it's not very good versus Stoneforge Mystic animation model. This deck animation model does nothing. This deck does nothing. This deck does nothing. So I don't know. Yeah, I actually think, okay, let's like probably for the next league I would do something like this. So cut the models. How with them? I'm playing Workers, Ozolith, 2 Thrones of Geth, 2 Mimics. And honestly, I could see myself playing a 3rd Scrapyard Recombiner. It was pretty good. Yeah. That game was just a matter of Inkmoth Nexus. We drew 3 Inkmoth Nexus, and that got us there. But the second game, maybe I just kept a pretty bad hand. I should have just mulliganed. And then this 3rd game, Explosive destroyed us, of course, but then they drew 2 Fields of the Dead and Cryptic. And 2 Fields of the Dead, Cryptic. And from there, I think we were 2 behind. We could have a Cavern on the sideboard, yeah. Maybe we could have, this actually could be, but do you really want to go up in lands versus that deck? You know what I mean? Is that a thing you want to do? You could cut a Darksteel Citadel for a Cavern. Cavern was great in that matchup. But Darksteel Citadel helps in other matchups, so we could try. I don't think I want to have 4 inscriptions, maybe 3. 1 on the sideboard for the future matchups is enough. And I'd like Gemrazer. Maybe we could have Bale on the sideboard. But Bale. I think, yeah, just cutting these 4 cards in the matchup and bringing Relic is all we want. Relic hoses Ren 6, hoses Uro, hoses Misty Sanctuary. That should be enough to get us there. Yeah, we could try 1 card on side. I'm undecided what we could play there. Yeah, I don't want to play a second Pendelhaven main deck. I don't want to play a second Pendelhaven at all. I just don't. I don't think it's worth it. The time that the few times you activate it, compare the time to, you know, you draw 2. Yeah, and Cavern does that actually, and does that better. So we could try a second Cavern in the main deck actually. Cavern was great. Actually, Cavern was fantastic. And then on the sideboard, maybe not. We don't need help in that matchup. What matchups do we need help on? I feel like we. So the Lurus matchup, I think it's fine. Humans, we have 2 Torpor Orbs, 3 Inscriptions. That is a good argument in playing Lurus, man. That's kind of like whatever. I don't know. I mean, Needle actually has been pretty good, I think, when we brought him in. So, I think Needle is fine. I just don't know what to add. It's just kind of weird. Normally you're trying to cut things. I guess we could have, okay, I'll put this for whatever matchup it is. It will be demoted. You don't have to be sorry, man. Yeah, maybe. All the other matchups we can probably win without the sideboard cards. I mean, Gemrazer helps in a lot of them. It's just to tune, let's say, you know, like the. Yeah, I'll probably try something like this next. But I honestly would like to play Heliod. Is the Mox this weekend? I saw a list that was actually very cool that played. I know maybe you guys are not into this, but they're playing this. They're playing. I play first. I play another Fetchland actually. They're playing these. Fetchlands are kind of. I don't know what I would play. They would cut the Ladambri Skull, play only 2 Ordic Champions. Yeah, Spells cut is decent, but we have already giver, so. And what did they cut? They didn't have. They didn't have a Skyclave Apparition in the main deck. And I'm guessing you could have the second one here. You could cut this. I like Rest in Peace. Oh, we're missing a card. I don't know, 21 lands seems okay, but yeah, I think that's the thing. The Monogreen deck, it's really good against a lot of the decks. What do we lose to today? It was the Take Turns deck, yeah. We lost basically only to Uro. I actually like this sideboard like this. But yeah, against Monogreen, what is my Monogreen? I need to change this. So I think we only lost to Uro, right? So we only need to think all the other matchups it was pretty easy. So I mean, we have not played against Humans of Taxes, but this card is really good against them. Inscriptions were pretty good in any creature matchup, and I like them because they can also make us go fast. Yeah, I think there's just the Uro matchup. You're playing this already? This is pretty cool. I think 21 lands is fine for this deck. I'm not sure. I think Governing Township is not even a land because if you look at the color requirements, like, it doesn't tap for color, so it's kind of useless most of the time. So I actually really like this setup with 4 Givers of Runes. So you have a turn 1 to play every turn. You're playing 31 creatures, so 29 hits for a Collected Company. We have 1 Skyclave Apparition that sometimes is randomly the best. And then on the sideboard we have this stuff. This is also good against Burn. Yeah, and 1 Inscription just for funsies. The Inscription is also pretty good in this matchup. You can, with Heliod, you get like 3 counters and a bunch of life, and yeah. I don't know. I don't think that the matchup needs sort of fixing. I think it just needs. I think honestly, okay. So how do you beat the Uro matchup? And I put it on the Heliod deck. Oops. Is that you know, like if you look at their mana base, it's just so stupid. And this is not even the most. They play 2 Fields of Death, 2 Fields of Ruin, 2 Mystic Sanctuaries, and at least 1 Triumph. They play 2 Triumphs. So they play 8 lands that don't tap for mana turn 1. And some of them they don't tap for mana turn 2 either, because all of their spells, you know, are colored. So their mana base is actually the worst. It's actually the worst. But somehow they always they get away with it. Like, I don't think there's a mana base. Which deck, Cody? The Uro deck or the Helio deck? Yeah, I would like to play even Min Sensor somewhere. Maybe instead of these, maybe this is too cute. And maybe the Knight of Autumn is just not. Probably just play 2 of these. This is very good versus control. Anyway, I think the way to beat that deck is just to be as threat dense as possible. But also think the Ancient Strings will help. Maybe actually we could try this. Mimic was good, but I've actually been liking Scrapyard more and more lately. Oh yeah, I could imagine this deck struggles versus. Do they? I mean, I was hearing Fablouche say that actually he has a horrid matchup versus this. If you gain infinite life, what are they gonna do? I mean, I guess I can kill the turn 3, but that's, I guess, we have Damping Spheres, and I like even Min Sensor in that matchup, I guess. But yeah, I'm sure it's not the best matchup ever. This could be a Misty Rainforest, right? For flex. I don't know why I have. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. This is the video. See you. Nothing tomorrow, but one of these days for more. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Amulet could kill you in turn 2, but I think you just killed on me. Anyway, I've not played the Amulet matchup. But I guess the Min Sensor could help. It helps them control a lot. They have so many fetch lands. The only problem with this dude is that it dies to run 6. Not so exciting, but guess you can flash it in when they fetch and then you win. Anyway, what land can we? Oh, I would cut. So you're not playing Cavern of Souls. I would cut maybe one of the Phyrexia scores. I think 3 may be too many. I think 3 Phyrexia score I found. I was drawing 2 of them and they were not really doing anything. Or you could cut. I wouldn't cut any of the green sources, but I would definitely cut. Maybe you could cut one of them for Darksteel. I mean, if control was less prevalent, I would probably not play any Cavern of Souls, but this could also be a Inkmoth Nexus. I think that's why I'm playing. If you want to play another, I would probably play cut. If you wanna, if you wanna keep this mana base and add 1 Darksteel Citadel, I would cut 1 Phyrexia score because you don't want to cut the green sources, you don't want to cut Inkmoth, so yeah. I actually think this could be an option. If a Scrapyard Recombiner sticks, then with a Cavern you could just keep dumping like dudes. It would be kind of nice. Anyway, I gotta go, guys. See you next time.